Yeah, hello everyone. So today I'm going to be taking you through how the KD Swift Algo Indicator actually works. So without wasting much of your time, let me go ahead and then show you everything with some quick explanations. So I'm going to be opening my trading view first, as that's where we are going to be able to use the indicator, and then from there I go to the chart session. And then if you already don't have the indicator, I'll be leaving the link to it in the video description for you to have an access to it. And then also if you have any kind of issues, you can just go ahead and then write it down in the comment section, or you can message me directly on WhatsApp and I will help you sort it out. So what this indicator does is that once activated, it will scan through the market and then help you find possible entries that you can execute your orders on and then be able to make profit in the market without having to do any kind of heavy analysis. So right now I already have the indicator on my chart, and you can see its dashboard at the top over here with details that I'll be talking about or doing explanation about very soon in this video. So let me start with the dashboard session. So on the dashboard session over here, they're saying that the last signal is a long signal, which means a buy signal, and then the confluence of that signal is 75, which simply means the strength of that signal is at 75%. So if you head back to the last signal over here, you can see that it is actually a buy signal or long signal, and it hit as meaning that the maximum required confluence for a signal to be able to give you a potential profit should be at least 90%, even though 75% is also a good one, but the best one is 90%. So right now I'm on Nasdaq pair. Let me go to gold, which most traders usually trade on. So right now we are on gold, 1 minute time frame, and yes, the indicator works on all trading pairs and then time frames without any issues or hassles at all. So on the 1 minute time frame, the last signal was long, the confluence is 90%. So let's go back and net check. So as you can see over here, since the confluence was 90%, meaning the signal given out is a very strong one, we were able to hit TP1 and then also hit TP2 before it hung out and then the trade stop on the way. So let's say for example you were able to hop in on this trade, and then you set up your TP1, TP2 and TP3 that you are going to be given on the dashboard over here, and then you've hit TP1, which is take profit 1. You are going to be making, let's say for example, the average risk to reward over here is 1.3, meaning if for example I risk $1 for this trade over here, I'll be getting $1 and then I'll be getting 30 cents back as a profit. So it depends on what you risk. So if I risk a high amount, like I risk $1,000, I'll be getting $300 back on it as a profit when we hit TP1. And then if you hit TP2, another 300 will be added. TP3, another 300 will be added. But that also depends on the market that you are doing the trading on, and things can change since it is all about forex trading, and I know very well that most of you watching this video right now knows about that also. So let me go ahead and then explain all the rest of the things. So if you go to the last session over here, which is the 4-hour bias, that simply means that if you go to the 4-hour session of gold, you will see that the last signal or the current signal is a bearish signal. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame over here and then see if that is true. So you can see over here that the recent signal or even the current signal, the current candlestick over here is a bearish candlestick, and it is marked with this brown line over here if you take a closer look. And then if you go to if you go to the indicator menu over here and then you click on it and you click on this gear icon over here, you'll be shown the settings page for the indicator, which you can do other settings for your signal to give out more strong things for you to execute and then make good amount of profit or make good money from the market over here. So you can do a lot of settings over here, but I will recommend you that you leave it on the default settings after you get the indicator from the link in the video description, as they are the best settings for the indicator. So let me cancel that out and then head back to the main chart. So right now what you are going to be doing is you are going to scan through all the time frames to see which signal is to see if whether we've gotten any new signal on the gold. So let's go to the 3-minute time frame. Network is a bit slow over here. Okay, so if you go to the 3-minute time frame, you could see that the confluence score of the signal is 90%, and then the time that the signal was generated was around 12 o'clock, and right now it is 1:16 over here, meaning it have almost been like an hour since this signal have been generated, and it have hit all 3 TPs, meaning that if you stay on high alert on the chart, you'll be able to spot this entry and then execute your trade to make some good amounts of profit from it. And I know I might not be explaining everything well, but I'm sure you could see every bit of proof on the screen for yourself over here. So once again, I'll be leaving the link to it in the video description. If you want to have access to this tool, you can use that link to get it for yourself and then start using. So let me head to the 5-minute time frame and then see if you get any kind of signal over here. So the 5-minute time frame also gave out buy signal, and then that also hit out the TP. And then let's head to the 15. The reason why I skip 2-minute time frame and then the 10-minute time frame is that when you click on it, TradingView asks you to subscribe to premium before you can be able to access it. So that's why I skip it. It's not because of anything. So okay, we are on the no signal over here. Let's move on to the 30-minute time frame and let's see. Okay, so no signal on the 30-minute time frame, and then the last signal was a buy signal, and then that hit even though the confluence score was 90%. Like I said before, it depends on the market structure. Anything can happen at any time. Most of you know that. So let's go to the 45-minute time frame and then let's see what is going on. Okay, so the 45-minute time frame, there's currently a new signal going on which have already hit TP1, and we are late to it, so I'm not going to be executing a trade and then show you how things actually work, but let me explain. So once you get a new signal with the indicator, it is actually going to wait for the candle that the signal will be generated to close before it confirms the trade, and then give you the TP1 value, the TP2, and then the TP3 values with the stop loss also, and then it will be done. Before it will be done calculating everything for you to use. So once that the first candle is closed, and then the next one started appearing, you should go ahead and then immediately enter the trade and then set up your TP values. So that's pretty much it. It's not anything that's really difficult for you to not understand. So once again, the link is in the video description or the pinned comment section, or you can just go to the profile section of this account, and then you'll be able to have access to the tool and then start using it. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it helpful, and I wish you the best on your trading journey.